Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how you can win a game of arena. So first, once you are in the game, you want to pretend, act like you are playing for money. So you go absolutely, try hard. Just keep trying, and you will get the win. So there are popular spots that you can land, but there are new point of interest, or I should say old point of interest, like retail. Whoa, and as you can see, if you see over here, Paradise Palms is molding. So there will be moisty mayo coming back. And this is melting, so it looks like we'll have VC Grove back. Paradise Palms is molding. But act like a TTV, alright? Just pretend that this is your 100th win, or your 99th win. Just act like you're trying to get a win. Just don't try and engage in fights. So, in arena, there are a lot of popular spots. The most point of interest to go to is the new, or should I say old locations. That is the most popular locations right now, as Retail Row, Tilted Town, and especially Mega Mall, a new point of interest, or should I say old point of interest, that have came back. So you just got low. What do? Look for a house. So if you look for a house, and if you don't find any meds, well, you just gotta keep looking for the meds. So stop trying to go to Retail Row, Mega Mall, or those other popular spots. Retail Row and Tilted Town and Mega Mall. Why do I keep saying Mega Mall? Mega Mall isn't even on the map though. Since slipstreams have been removed, just did some arena gameplay I'm putting on the screen right now of me doing these tips and almost winning. Since most tryhards are in arena, you just gotta be chill, try not to engage in fights. And if you pick up a mech, alright, use it. I have heard about some glitches with the mech. But you can actually get a free win. But they don't actually work. But you can just pick up the mech anyways. Since arena isn't like any other solo, duos, or trios game, there are going to be a lot of fights that people are going to try and engage in. Stop trying to engage with fights. So go to unpopular locations, like, for example, Flush Factory, Junk Junction, Happy Hamlet, Polo Peaks, and especially Greasy Grove. Those unpopular locations going to be the easiest places to win in. So you see, I'm not trying to engage in fights. I'm not looking for people to fight. Especially looking up for traps. So if you're just entering a house and you think that there's a trap because some doors haven't opened, look around for the traps. If there's a trap, you can either shoot it down or bait it. I like baiting them because it doesn't cause as much as attention to other players that are playing Arena. But it also helps you get the win. Don't go for kills, go for the win. So if you don't engage in fights to the last circle, which has the last person in, that will actually be pretty hard to do. Because what if you're at low HP and you haven't found a med kit? What do? Try not to engage in fights until the final circle, which is hard to do. Or at least until you find meds. If you find like an AK-47 and some meds where somebody was at, it might be a trick. So just look for people, make sure it's not a trick, and if it's not a trick, you can just pick them up. So I use these meds to my advantage of the win. I was trying not to engage in fights, mainly. Trying not to cause attention. Frick, my 90s are so good today. I'm literally the GOAT at 90s. But we're not here to talk about 90s. Also, about 90s, try to practice them in creative. So, how I get my wins is, before I hop into a normal game, I always have to practice. Because practice makes perfect, and everybody knows that. Since practice actually does make perfect. Not getting the win. Who cares if you don't get the win? As you can see, that was actually pretty close. I did get a kill. And I also danced on them. Also, try not to dance on people. As you can see, I danced on that dude. And then I just got third parties. There are also a lot of third partiers out there, so try not to engage in third parties. I did die. but there are also small tips, so stay tuned. So here's the next tip. When you're waiting up for arena solos, if you're playing arena with your friend, try to tell your friend to pick up a mech so you can either be the driver or the gunner. I recommend gunner if you want to get the win. Since there are a lot of fake defaults out there, try not to look for defaults, because most defaults are actually pretty good. As you can see, the bus line, try to land as far away as you can from the bus line. Very far away from the bus line. So right now I'm gonna land at this soccer place, because it is pretty far away from the bus line, which I'm pretty sure is a white here. Try to just land far away from the bus line. So you want to open up your map, look at your bus line, try and remember your bus line, and land as far away as you want from the bus line, as long as it's nowhere near the bus line. I'm gonna land in this football stadium that's gonna be gone in a couple of days. Pick up some guns. And yeah, let's try these tips. There are more tips coming up in just a minute. But enjoy some gameplay. Well, those tips come right up. Let's get this drum shotgun, a chest. Hey. Holy freaking God. Try to organize your guns. So you can add guns in different slots. In each of your slots, you carry a gun or a med. But you know that you can organize your slots. So if you just drunk a shield potion, I recommend putting your bandages, if you found them, replace it with a shotgun. So I usually have my drum gun at the front, my sniper at the second one, my shotgun at the third one, and my meds like right near each other. That's how I organize my loot. You have different ways of organizing your loot in Fortnite, and that's how you can win some arena games. And my assault rifle, obviously, at the last. Just for organizing my loot. So try not to go popular spots, even in the middle of the game. So if you're in the middle of the game, you're just running around, you found some loot, trying to not engage in fights, try not to engage in popular spots either. Why not engage in popular spots? Well, because if you engage in popular spots, you have more of a chance of engaging in a fight than actually engaging in a fight in an unpopular location. So Tilted Town and Retail Row are one of the most popular locations, especially Loot Lake and Paradise, because they have Kevin there. Or at least what we call Kevin's Memorial. You can still call it Kevin's Memorial. Since it's after the World Cup, not a lot of people will be going into Arena. So try to see the count. See if it is very low, and if it's very low, you have a good chance of winning the game. When you need to get to the circle in your outlet lake, try using the orb lift. So I use the orb lift every time I need to get to the circle and I don't have redeploy or anything else, since they did remove redeploy, but they still have the orb lift. The orb lift is a good place of transportation, because if you go into it, it works exactly the same as a lift. And because it is a lift, it's an unlimited lift. So an unlimited lift is a lift that you can use all the time. Which, as you can see, I'm just flying, not engaging in fights. And I land on this little mountain over here as I try not to engage in fights and just break down some trees. Which this is actually live gameplay of me right now, so. As you can see, I just heard some shooting, so I just went away. I tried to go for the supply drop, but this happens. It's the psalm. Of course. And there's somebody right over there. What I also do is I just launch my proximity a launcher at them. And I get sniped. At least I placed top 23. But those are all the tips we have. you have win out of tips. I hope you guys have used these tips and you guys got your first win. Bye, guys.